We're leaving all our heavy burdens Good morning, Chunilguk leaders, blessed families, and brothers and sisters from the Philippines and from all over the globe. Today is the 25th day of the 5th month in the 9th year of Chunilguk in the heavenly calendar, July 4, 2021. Welcome to our Heavenly Parents Holy Community Sunday Family Service, a day full of hope, togetherness, and internal guidance from heaven. To begin with, I would like to request everyone to please close our eyes and let us meditate from the words of our true parents. From the words of our true parents, we must therefore teach people that our Creator, God, the owner of this universe, is also our heavenly parent. The way to being remembered in history for eternity is by becoming devoted and loyal sons and daughters in front of our parent. In this way, your name can remain in history for eternity. Therefore, when it comes to educating people so that they no longer carry out foolish actions or making judgments, each organization within the Heavenly Parents Holy Community, whether it be UPF, FFWPU, must boldly speak about these people and education. At this point, together, let us sing the Chunilguk anthem. My dear brothers and sisters, let us prepare our hearts, and as our national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog, will lead us the Kyongbe and recitation of the family pledge.
To begin our Sunday family service, let us offer our respect and gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind. 천지인 참 부모님께 경배. Pero let us recite the family pledge number 5. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to strive every day to advance the unification of the spirit world and the physical world as subject and object partners by centering on true love. Meaning of family pledge number 5. Adam's family is the core of all reciprocal subject and object partners in the physical world created by Heavenly Parent, while Heavenly Parent is the core of the subject and object partners in the spirit world. Mind is in the subject position and body is in the object position. Likewise, the spirit world is in the subject position. And Heavenly Parent and true love can link the spirit world and physical world. We should strive every day to advance Heavenly Parent's will. If we stop, death awaits us. So we must advance forward Heavenly Parent's will every day, even one step.
Thank you so much, sir. To give us the opening prayer, may I call on Chonbu couple from Tagum City, Ma'am Miriam Vilbar.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Let us pray. Please close our eyes and let us pray. Our beloved Heavenly Parent, the Creator, our victorious two parents of heaven and earth, we thank you so much for today because we are here gathered together as brothers and sisters to receive the two parents' messages of inspiration. Heavenly Parents, we know that today we have so many things to think and to learn because we are experiencing difficulties. But despite of that pandemic at this time, we are really grateful for our two parents because we have met them in our lifetime, not before, not later, it is in our lifetime. So our gratefulness to them, to our two parents, and especially our true mother at this time, still working. Even in her old age, she's still there working. And many people also are waiting for him for her to experience the love of a mother, our true mother, our mother of peace. At this time, we are experiencing this pandemic. We are really hopeful that we can overcome this because there are already many people dying, starving, and many people also are in sickness and pain. If we will not pursue our responsibility, if we will not continue our mission, even if we are in these challenges, then we couldn't be able to reach our goal. That's why if it's too difficult and if it's too hard for us, we'll try our best to continue and pursue, Father, whatever we have started. Thank you, Father, for giving us inspirations every day that we can challenge ourselves more, that we have to continue to work for your will because nobody will do it and nobody could stand, Father, in our place. We have to be responsible and we have to take care of our brothers and sisters, to take care of those brothers and sisters on our way. Loving Father, especially our true mother, please take care of her. Our prayers for her that she will be able, Father, to be safe always and be healthy. Still, we need our true mother and who is who, who is still guiding us every day so we could go on. Our prayer also for the world because the world now experiencing so much difficulties that the nation will be able, Father, to let there be peace. Nations who are in conflict be able to lay their hands and give chance for peace to be in their midst. Our nation, the Philippines, also is in difficult situation. Everything is so in chaos and everything is seems couldn't move further because of this pandemic. Our prayers for our For our political leaders, the leaders in this nation, Philippines, please continue to work together. Forget your personal problems and personal dreams, but also to take care of many people who are dying and who are in difficult situation because of our pandemic. Let there be that the love of our true mother be there in their hearts so that they too will be able to be working with our mother as we are looking forward for the day of which we could have the Chumbo, the Chunilgok nation be able to reach in our country and be realized. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for our two parents who is here with us. And please, we invite your presence also. We invite the spirit world to work with us and to listen to our messenger for today. May he could be able to express and be the mouthpiece for today's messages. Thank you so much for all those who really work hard for the restoration and for all those leaders who tirelessly working every day just to guide and give encouragement to many brothers and sisters, to many people who wanted to have them be able to reach to them. Thank you, Father, for everything. Thank you for the great day that we are still here. We are still COVID free and we are still safe and we could still continue to unite together as one family. Thank you for everything. Thank you for our two parents the most. And thank you so much for all the brothers and sisters who work together in this time of pandemic. We owe this in gratitude and thankfulness and humbly offer to you in our names, Pedro and Miriam Bilbar, Blessed Family, Chumbo Couple. Amen. Adjo.
Aju. Thank you so much, Ate Miriam Vilbar, for the fervent prayer. Moving on, let us prepare minds and hearts to receive a message from the true parents. May I call on the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification Philippines, the Bunturan Chapter Center Leader, Mr. Silverio Jojo Gomez Jr. for the scriptural reading.
Good morning to our most beloved Heavenly Parent and our true parents of heaven, earth, and all of humankind. Good morning to our national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo Tihalo, to all brothers and sisters. Our scriptural reading is taken from the True Mother's Message at the special gathering for the realization of Heavenly Unified Korea, hosted by true parents of heaven, earth, and all of humankind. My heart so longs to erase all traces of the fall from amid fallen humanity for the sake of our Heavenly Parent, and I have run until now on this one path. However, each person must fulfill his or her responsibility. There can be no future if you say this and that, making excuses when you have not fulfilled your responsibilities. Aren't people that cannot become grains or even tough, and whose lives leave no trace unfortunate? Would you agree? I am giving you another opportunity. You need to understand that you are living in a time that is truly miraculous. However, how God's providence is developing across the world, and how we are finally dedicating a holy temple where true parents can attend God, our Heavenly Parent on earth, something we could not have dared dream of seeing even once in 6,000 years. This is something so many people, and particularly religious leaders, have longed for. However, Heavenly Parent cannot come into an environment where there is no unity. Heavenly Parent can only come where there is unity with true parents. Then, shouldn't we convey the right understanding to those with wrong thinking? Surely. Please know that erasing as much as we can the traces of the fall is also the mission and responsibility of those who have received the blessing. Do you understand what I mean? That is why, while I am on earth, I will work every day to bring into reality, one after the other, the things that Heavenly Parent dreamed of in the original garden. More importantly, our devotion and efforts will be essential to restore this creation, this earth, devastated by humans who have lived in ignorance to its original state. Aju.
Aju. Thank you, Mr. Silverio Gomez Jr., for reading these inspiring messages from our true mother. At this point, to update us of what are the events in our Heavenly Parents Holy Community, my dear brothers and sisters, let us watch a video presentation from the Yujong Global News by Peace TV.
Hello dear members and welcome to another edition of HPHC Global News. Last Sunday, June 27th, the second Peace Festival of the Heavenly Parents Holy Community was successfully held with the theme, You Are Heaven's Joy. In this edition of HPHC Global News, we will go into detail about this festival, an event designed to create a new witnessing culture. We will also feature a special item on Hyojong Special Encounters, a lecture tour by Dr. Yoon Young-hoo to the 5 sub-regions of Korea, aimed at raising awareness of the vision of a heavenly unified Korea. The second Peace Festival of the Heavenly Parents Holy Community ran at the Chunwon Church under the theme, You Are My Joy. The Heavenly Parents Holy Community planned 5 of such events on the themes of blessing, joy, gratitude, happiness and determination, and the second festival of last week was on joy. The festival was broadcast live via the PeaceLink platform and was attended by more than 400,000 peace-loving citizens transcending language and border barriers. It highlighted the culture of the era of Heavenly Parents Holy Community.
여러분, 오늘 이 평화 축제를 통해 6,000년 만에 본연의 부모를 만나는 가장 기쁜 날이 되기를 진심으로 기도합니다.
Dr. Yoon Young-hoo opened the festival with words of welcome and a beautiful song to thank the participants. An artistic exhibition combined the performance of a magnificent orchestra, a worship and dance group, depicting India's storyline, the creation, the fall, and restoration, as well as the joy, sorrow, glory, and praises for God. The first event of the festival was entitled Who is the Mother of Peace and consisted of a video that testified to true mother's devotion to bring to God and humanity original joy, followed by testimonies of important personalities.
하늘 부모님 송해 회원들이 누리고 있는 지금 행복은 그 어머님이 만드시는 거 아니냐 하는 그 생각 때문에 미래가 밝고 기쁨으로 넘치고 있다라고 저는 생각을 합니다. 어머님이 계셔야 또 건강하셔야 정말 북한과 같은 그 어두운 곳에 밝은 빛이 비칠 거다. 부모님 따라 갑시다. 고맙습니다.
This was followed by a performance by the Little Angels of Korea, and the second part of the event was a search for the answer to the question, who is God, our Heavenly Parent? The second part made us aware and conscious of God as the Father and Mother of humanity, and that thanks to true parents we can restore our relationship to the Creator. Such were the contents of prominent religious leaders' testimonies.
한학자 총재님은 하나님께 받은 화평의 사명을 가지고 평화를 사랑하며 인류의 눈물을 닦아줄 수 있는 평화의 어머니입니다.
The way we can bring joy to God, our Heavenly Parent, is by joining together with the Mother of Peace to bring the world together as one family.
한학자 총재님께서는 이제 인류의 참 부모님이신 평화의 어머니로서 인류 평화와 세계 평화 실현을 위하여 부처님의 가피가 영원하길 바랍니다.
Accompanied by the beautiful Hadam Chonsa choir of the Taego order of the Korean Buddhism, transcending religious beliefs, praising love for the human family and bringing joy to God. The theme of the third part was centered on the question, who am I? A search for our true identity. The audience was moved by testimonies of international families dedicated to live for the sake of others and to form true families, being an example to society and a joy to God.
우리 부부가 세상에 참된 기쁨이 되기를 늘 다짐하며 기도합니다. 하늘 부모님을 사모하듯 남편을 더 같이 사랑하며 꼭 군대 갈 그나들과 동생이 우리 대한민국의 자랑스러운 미래가 되고 저의 부부처럼 아름다운 축복 가정을 이룰 수 있도록 사랑으로 교육해 나갈 것입니다.
All the love and joy of this day were lifted up to God through the beautiful stage that brought together Yute Pyongyang, the Little Angels, and the Peace Choir. The audience, now aware that they are truly sons and daughters of God, longed for the speedy realization of a world of peace and happiness. Through video messages, international leaders of Heavenly Parents Holy Community applauded the Second Peace Festival. And Mrs. John Won-ju McDavid and General Director Yoon Young-ho gave flowers and handkerchief to a couple of new members' representatives. At the same time, people in the hall also welcomed new members and wished them a journey full of love and joy. The Heavenly Parents Holy Community is meeting a new era with a new resolution and a new determination. After the cosmic ascension of our True Father, True Mother, and the international headquarters centered on the mission fields have been advancing the providence to create a new environment, put new wine into new wineskins, as we experience the dawn of the establishment of Jeonnam. In this new spring, Director General Yoon Young-ho of the International Headquarters offered to God this new discussion forum of Hyojong Encounters, which is taking him to different sub-regions of Korea, where he shares talks with leaders and members on the current providence.
매일매일 뼛속까지 사무치게 하늘 부모님을 기쁘게 해드리겠다고 위로해드리겠다고. 그러한 삶을 살아야 되는 것이 축복받은 자의 도리인데, 여러분만의 축복으로 끝나서는 안 되잖아. 이 나라가 세계 앞에 하늘의 축복을 받은 나라로서 세계 인류를 품을 수 있는 그 열매를 거두는 중심 인물이 되기를 축원한다.
True mother's love wants to bear fruits by becoming a strong tree with deep roots that can have victory and embrace all of humankind. The love of members and their victory and blessing for the three families is the cornerstone for the establishment of a heavenly unified Korea. True Mother gave flowers to each of the sub-regions and prepared the foundation so they can move forward united as one. As such, True Mother sent Director Yoon Young-ho to the fields in hope that we can become brighter and more radiant children. Director Yoon Young-ho, understanding her heart, was humbled and took on this big blessing of true parents to share the heart of Hyojong through these Hyojong encounters.
어머님을 조금 더 가까이서 배운 그 모습을 진솔하게 제가 증거하는 것이 제가 효자된 도리라고 생각했기 때문에 왔고, 올 효정단회라는 이름으로 우리 식구님들을 만나고 저도 부흥되고 부활되고 정말 식구님들을 존경하고 또 어머님 사랑을 전할 수 있는 이 시간이 너무너무 감사합니다.
어머니 왜 이렇게 사랑하십니까? 좀 답답하게 사시고 그냥 무시하시고 잊어버리시죠. 그때 어머님이 저한테 주신 말씀이 엄마니까 그것이 어머님의 고생이었어요. 아버님을 우리 통일가를 통일하게 우리 신정 공동체를 신정하게 그렇게 살아오신 어머님이 해나가시는 거예요. 믿는 그대로 바라보고 믿는 그대로 우리가 느끼 체험하는 것이 저는 머리로 하는 것이 아니었습니다. 가슴으로 어머님 모시고 저희 통일하는 걸 가슴으로 이루고 통일세계를 가슴으로 이루다니 저는 그 조직이 그 공동체의 그 역사잖아요. 어디에다 합니까? 저는 그것이 우리의 심장권이라고 믿고 우리 한번 해봅시다. 그러려면 축복하자 그래요. 그 다음에 우리가 가야 될 통일하고 통일세계 교정 아닙니다. 심장의 공동체 아닙니다. 가슴이 뜨거워야죠. 다시 그 가슴이 뜨거워지는 공동체가 되길 저는 또 아울러 그 역할을 제가 하는 작은 기여를 할 수 있다면 최선을 다하겠습니다.
True Mother emphasized that in order for the community to be happy, we must create a church which we want to go to, not a church which we must go to. These encounters clarify concrete questions, among others, about the qualitative growth of the church through the realization of 43 families, strengthening the blessing brand awareness, training 200,000 members, nurturing future talents in YSP, the Hyojong Cultural Center, and securing a foundation of 100,000 youth. Training pastors, church innovation, and teaching the theory of a heavenly unified Korea was also discussed. For this, the leaders of the international headquarters, community leaders, and family members exchanged views on the development of the providence and the happiness of the community.
FOMB 경기장에서 내려오셔서 축복식을 해야 되는데 그 주인이 엘리베이터를 전기를 블랙아웃 시켜버린 거예요. 140개의 계단을. 근데 그 한 계단 한 계단이 7년 노정 같기도 했고 7년 노정에 하루하루 왔기도 했고 6,7년 하루하루 왔기도 했습니다. 내 성체가 한 발짝도 내디딜 수 없는 상황이었지만 나는 가야만 했고 나는 보여줘야만 했고 나는 기적을 만들어야만 했다. 망망대해 돛담배에 홀로 떠있는 같은 심정이었지만 나는 하늘 하늘 부모님과 참 아버님과의 약속을 지켜야 한다. 그게 어머님의 심정입니다. 그리고 그걸 매듭짓고 새날을 맞고, 그리고 어머님의 그 말은 고맙다, 참 고맙다, 너희들을 믿는다, 너희들이 촌보고 너희들이 촌보로서 걸어가는 길이 하늘 부모님이 처음 만드신 길이다. 내가 너희를 믿겠다. 그것이 지금 촌보 가정교회 성령입니다.
The blessed families united with True Mother are experiencing a greater bond of heart and connection of greater filial piety. After witnessing the Chonbo Education Center transfer ceremony, acknowledging pastors that succeeded in bringing 43 families to the movement through the Chonbo path and meditation in search of true happiness, together we enjoy the providence of a new spring.
효정담회, 이런 아름다운 용어를 저희들이 접할 수 있어서 참 행복한 시간이 아니었나 이렇게 생각이 되어집니다.
축복가정으로서 효정의 심정으로 참 어머님의 후원과 기대에 부응할 수 있어서 참 행복합니다.
섭리를 진행하시는 그 정성의 부분을 깊게 들을 수 있어서 저는 너무 감동이었고요. 앞으로도 어머님에 대한 그 고생의 일부분을 제가 좀 들어드리기 위해서 제가 사생결단 전력투구해야 되겠다는 그런 결의를 하는 그런 귀한 시간이 되었습니다.
A happy community with a filial united heart with love for God. The dream of Heavenly Parent and True Parents that goes beyond race and connects us to the future is starting today as the blessed families of Heavenly Unified Korea move forward, encouraging each other, united and creating strong connections towards a vision of hope for a better tomorrow. The era of Heavenly Parents Holy Community is bringing forth new life. We thank True Parents who have been radiating the culture of heart and filial piety for the joy and happiness of this entire community. Moving forward with conviction on the path of Chonbo, we sincerely wish that you'll become heavenly treasures who will inspire the people of the world through a life of true love. With these words, we close this edition. Thank you for joining us, and may God bless you.
Wow. Again, my dear brothers and sisters, we have witnessed the great works from our Chunilguk leaders and brothers and sisters from all over the world. As True Father said, your daily course of life becomes the basis for success. With consistency of our life of faith, we can achieve more success. Aju, thank you so much, Yujung Global News by Peace TV, for the news update of the Heavenly Parents Holy Community. My dear brothers and sisters, to render us a song presentation entitled Pagsubok, let us welcome one of the supporting elders in the movement, now a politician, an incumbent Sangguniang Panlalawigan member of the 2nd District of the province of Davao de Oro. Let us welcome Honorable Raul B. Caballero. Let us give him a virtual applause.
Pag naisubok, laban lang. So, kanta ko na ako niya kanta. Ang title ni Pagsubok.
Buhay ay sadyang ganyan, suliranin di mapigilan. Itanim mo na lang sa iyong puso, kaya mo yan. Pagkabigo'y alila gumugulo sa isipan. Mga pagsubok lamang at huwag mong itigil ang laban. Huwag mong isuko at yung labanan. Mong isipin ikaw lamang may madilim na kapalaran. Ikaw ay di tatalikuran ng ating Ama na siyang lumikha. Hindi lang ikaw nagdurusa, hindi lang ikaw lumuluha. Masakit mo'y may katapusan, kaya mo yan. Pagkabigo'y alinlangan, gumugulo sa isipan. Mga pagsubok lamang yan, huwag mong itigil ang laban. Huwag mong isuko at yung labanan. Lang ikaw nagdurusa, hindi lang ikaw lumuluha. Masakit mo'y may katapusan, kaya mo yan. Pagkabigo'y alinlangan, gumugulo sa isipan. Mga pagsubok lamang yan, huwag mong itigil ang laban. Huwag mong isuko at yung labanan. Isuko ang laban. Salamat po.
Thank you so much, our elder brother and also board member Raul B. Caballero, for the song of encouragement. The song tells about never give up. We feel defeated and down by all obstacles that interfere with our comfortable life. Sometimes things don't go well the way we want. Sometimes we see betrayal. In any case, we shouldn't stop. We have to stay strong and never give up in realizing True Parents' mission. Once again, thank you, board member Raul Caballero, for the offering song. At this point, my dear brothers and sisters, let us prepare ourselves to listen. Let us lend our ears to attend our true parents and heavenly parents that will give us hope, love, and inspiration through our national leader this Sunday morning. It is my great honor to welcome our national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog. Let us give him a virtual applause, please.
Thank you very much to our MC, our brother Louis, the president of IPLC Alumni Association. So I would like first to greet our Heavenly Parents and True Parents. Good morning to our Heavenly Parents and True Parents. I'm really happy to see True Mother today and really see the great things that are happening in Korea. I know everyone is very happy today. I would like to greet also all our leaders are joining us today, all our Chandu families, Das families, and brothers and sisters nationwide, and also from Japan, from Korea, from America, all over the world who are joining. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. I wish you a great Sunday. Today is Sunday morning. We come together to attend our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. We are really so inspired with the dedication of all our leaders in Korea this time. They're really doing their best to fulfill True Mother's expectation. Every day we are also learning so many things about the guidance of our True Parents. So we have to really do our best also to really cope up and fulfill our responsibilities as Channel Book citizens, as Blasandal families. So also I would like to appreciate our Honorable Raul Caballero, our Kuya Raul. Thank you very much for that wonderful song. Our Kuya Raul, first time to listen from a board member offering a song. So I'm really happy to see also Kuya Raul offering this wonderful song. This Sunday, I will be sharing, maybe this is not a sermon. I would like to share I'm really grateful and really honored to be your speaker this Sunday, to all our beloved brothers and sisters. So today I would like to share with you more on an overview towards substantial settlement of Channel Book in our country. Also, these days, this time, the same with all of you. I know our heart is really we all desiring to see a nation of Channel Book, that our nation can really fulfill, its mission as a second daughter nation and can truly bring substantial joy and happiness to our heavenly parent and true parents. This is all our heart. So sometimes we are thinking, how can we do it? How can we really bring our nation to become a nation of Channel Book? So today I would like to share some general ideas. We'll be discussing more with all our leaders later on, our regional leaders and all brothers and sisters, Blasandal families. This is now the time that we have to really contribute all our good ideas in order for us to really become the owner, and together we can restore our nation. So I would like to share some points. Just these are just general points. At least we can have some idea where we go to really build substantial Channel Book in our country. So recently, also we listened from Dr. Yun's presentations, especially the pastors and the Chonbo families during the pastors meeting. So True Mother now is emphasizing that our two major umbrella organization is the Family Federation and the Universal Peace Federation. So based on the presentation of Dr. Yun, the Family Federation, this is the Church and General Affairs Department, Church Growth, and then also the Future Leaders is under the FFWPU, Family Department, and also Blessing Department in Korea. They separated this. So we look forward also maybe to follow this one. And then also in UPF, actually these are the pillars of UPF. So this UPF, all our creating environment organizations are under this. So basically, the Family Federation and our Universal Peace Federation, working together under Heavenly Parents Holy Community to really bring about church growth and really building substantial foundation. And then also in our country, then we can realize heavenly nation of the Philippines. So many things we need to discuss more later on the details. How can we carry this out and really bring about substantial realization of Channel Book in our country? So I would like to share some points today. First will be the spiritual revival of our brothers and sisters, our movement also in the Philippines through God's words. And then we need to strengthen our organization, collaboration and outreach, strengthen witnessing strategy, improve our education programs to raise up future leaders, establish financial stability and independence, and also select strategic regions to focus on. So anyway, these are just overview, not much details about this one. We'll be discussing more later on with all our leaders. So basically, these are the 6 points I will be sharing today. So first one is spiritual revival through God's word. So we started also doing hunduke, and now already we are around 144 days. Already we are doing hunduke this time, and then all of us, even I myself, I really was moved and really inspired, and with the words and guidance of our beloved true parents. Really, there's nothing that can revive us, only the words of our heavenly parent and our true parents. So I'm really grateful for all your participation, and then I can see also many brothers and sisters now joining nationwide. So I think this is the starting point where we can really reach out all members, brothers and sisters, especially during this time with this new platform using the online. even wherever they are, as long as they have signal, they have the gadget, they have the load, then already brothers and sisters can listen from the word of the Heavenly Parent. Yeah, of course, we can do hunduke on our own, but even I myself, if I just do on my own, it's really different. When we come together and then really we listen from the words, we can understand deeply true parents' words, and then it really brings revival. It really revive our spirit. Especially now, True Mother's talking about the spirit of the early days. Really, there's nothing that can revive us but the words of our Heavenly Parent, the words of our beloved true parents. So I want to continue, even after pandemic, I want to continue this hunduke. President Hori asked me, are you going to continue morning devotion after 120 days? So I told him, yeah, especially this time, we are doing national, but also later on, after the pandemic time, we need to also strengthen in the regional level. Maybe once a week we can do in the national level, and then maybe twice a week in the regional level, with all the regional level members and brothers and sisters can come together, centering in the regional leader, and then also the rest of the week, maybe the center leaders, they can do, and then also continuously in the families. So really the first thing is God's words. Everything begins from the word. That's why we cannot really separate from the word. Our life should always be centered on the word of God, centered on the word of our Heavenly Parent, our true parents. That's why we're going to continue. Because this platform that we are using now, this is not only this time that it's pandemic. Actually, it will going to continue even after the pandemic. So actually, this is the way of Heavenly Parent to reach out minimum of 1/3 of the world population. That's why through this, we can strengthen more our relationship. And then through coming together, centering on the word, we can really overcome any difficulties. And then we can really become one, as one nation, as one brothers and sisters, under Heavenly Parent and true parents. And then also our evening devotion, I'm really grateful to our Kuya Jimmy and Ate Shirley. Today also, they will be celebrating the 120 days of the evening devotion, especially educating our HTM members. This is really, really important. We can hear testimonies of our, maybe this evening, many will be giving testimonies, even our VIPs. So I'm really, really grateful to our Kuya Jimmy, also initiating this evening devotion. So all tribal or Chonbo families, they are alternately doing the MC. So we can really hear and listen from different tribes. So this is really very beautiful tradition. Really, the words should be the center, even new and young members. So maybe we can strategize more also with the content of what to give to our young members. Depends on who are participating on the HTM. So they can really understand more how the Providence is really going. Maybe we can focus more also later with really True Mother's autobiography. Of course, they're reading now, and also maybe True Father's autobiography. For new members, they also really need to know really the life of our true parents, also True Father's life. This is really important. So I'm really, really grateful, and I would like to congratulate in advance our Kuya Jimmy and all our Chonbo families, brothers and sisters who continuously are attending our evening devotion. And then second one, so the first one is revival through God's words. And then second one, I would like to share with you, we have to really strengthen our organization, collaboration, and outreach. Actually, our movement in the Philippines, this is not a small movement. Actually, this is very big movement already. Our movement, it's sometimes complicated already. That's why now is the time we have to go to details already also, starting from our organization. So also we are having some discussions about this one. So I would like also to really focus on to strengthen our collaboration and cooperation through clear organizational structure in the national level. And then also regional leadership and develop clear regional structure in all regions also. This is really settlement time. We have to really make clear structures so that we can work harmoniously as brothers and sisters. And then everything will just flow very smooth. And then everyone has clear responsibility and take responsibility. Also, even the work will become easier if many are involved. That's why those who has capacity, those who has the heart, you can also volunteer to do other responsibility in our movement this time. And then also regular meeting and advanced planning in the national and regional levels. So this is the time that we have to continue to meet and discuss and discuss and discuss. How can we restore our nation? And then making clear and organized systems. We have to really start to really work on this. Make clear policies of our organization for the fulfillment of our goals and objectives. So that even though leaders are changing, it should be very clear. So anyway, we have to really work on this together. So that not when the leader, a new leader will come, and other things again will be followed, or we have to really set up very clear system. So I think this is now the time. And then we have to really make effort to reach out all those families and members in each region and build more artistic relationship among each other. So this is actually basically our structure in the Philippines. So also we are clarifying and how can we really work together. Of course, centering on our our regional president, President Tori, our vice presidents, and national leader, and all our department heads, our elders, and then also in regional level. So actually, we have a big already movement in the Philippines. So this is very, very important. If this is clear, responsibilities are clear, collaboration are okay. Actually, the province will just move very smoothly. We have already so much foundation. So now we have to really strengthen now, and then go to the details and really make everything very clear and really have harmonious working together. This is really important. So also this is important. We started the meeting also with the initiative of our HTM department. We started our weekly Chonbo and church leaders meeting. Actually, this is one of the most important now, even as we could see a while ago in Korea. So can you imagine now our President Hori, regional president, weekly joining this meeting? But of course, not all members are joining this. Basically, Chonbo families, and then all the aspirant to become Chonbo, and also our church leaders. I think all our Blessed Central families, I think everybody is aspirant. Actually, you can also start to participate this meeting, so you can listen from wonderful testimonies. So anyway, we're going to see later on. So now in Korea, you can see now they're making clear, very clear, the path of Chonbo. Everybody, actually, all our Blessed Central families needs to become Chonbo. This is the path of our life while we are here on earth. So I'm really, really grateful. Now, already we are 14th, I think 15th meeting already this coming tomorrow. And then also Dr. and Mrs. Kittle, our regional vice president, Dr. Julius, continuously guiding us. And also Sir Ronnie also is participating, and all our victorious Chonbo families sharing their wonderful testimonies. We can really learn a lot. This is very, very important. And then also, we started also our regional leaders meeting. Many things also we need to improve together with all our leaders. Already also we are, I think, 14. This coming tomorrow also we're going to have our weekly regional leaders meeting. I couldn't invite President Hori yet in this meeting. We are still setting up many things, even though already we are also in the 14th time of meeting also, but still many small things we need to set up, we need to settle. I think really now is the time to settle everything. So I'm really, really grateful also to all our regional leaders who are really working very hard in the field despite this very, very difficult situation, and also their situation in their families, really not easy, but still they are standing with our true mother together this time. And also we started to reach out members. We started this regional meeting with Blessed Central families. Already we are done with Region 1, where Region 1 also determined to become a model region. They see also foundations in the region. So now, really working together now. Sabi ni True Mother kanina, really sa reading natin. Only through unity with our true parents. This is the only way. No other way. So once we unite together, and also brothers and sisters together become one, then really miracles will take place. So I'm really grateful to all our region, Blessed Central families and brothers and sisters in Region 1. And also Region 2, we also, finished the meeting. And then Region 3, also I could see many new brothers and sisters. And then even now, some members are communicating with me. I'm really, really grateful that now many members are starting to come. Really amazing time and era where we are living in. And then also last night, we had a very also fruitful meeting and sharing with our Blessed Central families in Region 4A, the place where we have the biggest number of Blessed Central family. Really amazing, and the foundation in this region. I'm really, really grateful to all our pioneers, our elders, our Blessed Central families. Thank you so much. And then third one, we have to strengthen witnessing strategy. So Dr. Yun shared And maybe we will be discussing more about this one, but really our life is life of witnessing. We have to continue to develop and really align. So based on the presentation also of Dr. Yun, just overview. So with the two major organization under Heavenly Parents Holy Community, we could see now actually ang UPF together with all other organizations really are creating environment. They are like the way for members to come in together with our Family Peace Festival na ginagawa po natin, Peace Festival. So dito sila papasok ang mga tao, our witnessing contacts, and then they will become peace associate members. Una makikilala nila. Anyway, I can show you mamaya yung meaning ng membership. I review also Dr. Yun's presentation. So dito sila papasok, and then they will become peace associates after they join mga peace worship and then peace workshop. Dito sa first peace workshop, ito yung mga education natin, even mga VIP education natin until later on, until divine principle ito. Kasi in order for them to enter, maging member, kilalanin nila si true parents bago sila maging member. So dito sa side na to, bago sila papasok sa Family Federation, and then member plus family, and then Chonbo family. So this is what Dr. Yun was presented. So nga dito sa UPF na side and all other organizations natin to create environment. So we will going to create peace associate. So in this area, dapat makilala na nila si God as Heavenly Parent sa area na to. And then bago sila magiging member. So I will move more. So dito po. So this is our UPF centering on 6 pillars and all other organizations which are creating environment. We will be creating peace associates po dito. Kaya we need to do more peace festivals later on. So I will present later. So, and then through this, magpasok nila, then mag-organize na tayo ng mga continuous na workshop. Dito na po yun. And then peace worship, and then workshop until divine principle din na education. Dito po yun papasok siya. And then after that, pag kilala na nila si true parents, magiging member na sila. Pag kilala na nila si true parents. So this is where it enters. So this is the definition of Dr. Yun sa membership. This time, iba na po ang kon natin. So peace associate. Sino po yung mga peace associates? Ang mga invited natin na guests, so they can become peace associate. These are witnessing member who knows and recognizes that God is Heavenly Parent. Dito po yung na-side ng UPF and all other organizations. So mag-attend sila ng mga events natin. Kaya nga yung Peace Festival, pinapakilala doon who is Heavenly Parent, who is the Mother of Peace. And then that is their entry. And then they attend peace worship and then peace workshop. Other mga webinar natin, mga other conferences, and then divine principle. And then after po ng peace associate, they will become member. Sino po yung member? Someone who recognize and accept true parents as the Messiah and true parents. So bago po sila papasok dito from here, may divine principle dapat po sila na education. They will enter to become member and start the journey of perfecting their character. And then after na maging member, maging blessed family. Then ito pong blessed family, these are members who receives the blessing from true parents. Ito na po siya. Perfection of family level na. And then Chonbo family. Ano po yung Chonbo? Sino po yung Chonbo? A family who recognize that they are treasures of heaven and witness and bless 430 couples and 430 generations and begin with witnessing 43 couples. Kasi po, even tayo, Chonbo na, we have already 430 couples. Pero actually, ang reality now, we are starting again to really educate true members through our 43 couples. So this is the path of Chonbo, Chonshim path. Kaya nga po, these are our two major umbrella organization under Heavenly Parents Holy Community. That's why UPF and all other organizations, this is the entry point through our activities of, ito po, Family Peace Festival. That's why we need to organize. Sir Julius mentioned last time, maybe this month again, we need to have one. Siguro po, we need to do maybe twice a month na mga Peace Festival kasi this is the entry point. That's why now we have new materials because of the recent Peace Festival na kakatapos lang po. Very beautiful new videos na ipapalabas natin. So we have to organize maybe not only once, maybe twice a month if we can do. These are the entry point. And then also, we have ongoing mga conferences. These are also entry point of people. We have the ongoing Asia Pacific Leadership Conference now, 7th batch, kaya lang 5 lang yung nag-register ng mga members natin. Kaya nga po, yung mga witnessing contacts po natin, so ito po yung mga entry point nila. They need to come. We need to invite them. And then we need to organize continuous conferences, webinars, and divine principle seminars, online and face-to-face. We need to do 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, 21 days, even 40 days. And other seminars, True Parents Life Course, And then also, I would like to congratulate also Region 4A for this very successful regional youth forum. Maybe not all members knows about this one. We are having ongoing regional youth forum po ngayon, educating our young people, youth leaders nationwide. Panglima na po natin ito. Tapos na tayo sa Region 1, Region 2, Region 3. Ano pa po ang isa na region? I think Region 7. And then Region 4, panglima na po ito. This is the most successful. 4,980 registered. Mga youth leaders po ito. SK, lahat po ng SK leaders, lahat ng mga youth leaders, LYDO, lahat po ng mga top students sa mga universities. Yan po. So, ang nag-join sa Zoom, 708 first day, 485. This is our program with the government. Buong bansa po ito. And then now they are really, really inspired. The government is very, very inspired with the education of true parents. We have really great lecturers. Our Dr. Kital, our Sir Julius, Dr. Edgar, Professor Richel, and then Professor Ronnie, and then also our brother Jude. This is to solve the problem of deceptive recruitment of communism. So we are teaching them the counter-proposal, critique and counter-proposal of communism that true parents have used in 1980s. The most effective, really amazing actually this program now. Now we are working with the National Youth Commission and then now the National Security Council. They want to know more even about UPF. Really, we are now living in the most amazing era. Aju? That's why next is Region 4B naman ang susunod po. And then dito, grabe ang support po ng government agencies kasi naglabas po ng memorandum circular ang DILG, Interior and Local Government nationwide. So everyone actually is like, they need to really send actually. This is like directive ito from the national government that all youth leaders needs to join this regional youth forum. Really amazing. So actually this is very, very beautiful entry point for our youth leaders. Kaya nga po, after nito, IAYSP chapters natin sa regions, and then family federation natin sa regions, lahat po ng panan sa region, we need to start to follow up. Kaya nga ngayon, after this, Region 4A will be very, very busy. We need to reach these people out, right? And then they need to started to attend conferences, Divine Principle seminars later on. And then, dito na po, magiging member na yan sila. So these are entry points. This is very, very important. We are really creating a huge environment for our movement to be able to settle down. And then these are the Divine Principle ongoing. I'm grateful to our Director of National Education in the Philippines, Kuya Ariel, continuously doing. We have 81 graduates of new who completed 7-day content. And then also 21-day, may 7 graduate. And also the BFD department with our Dr. Randy Amis, Randy, and also Brother Herwin. Of course, with the guidance of our Ati Dulce, they're also doing continuously. Now we would like to merge this. Kuya Ariel and Brother Herwin will be working more with the education department. We would like to really set very clear programs, how to continue to educate new people. Kailangan po talaga natin ng new people. Lahat ng nag-attend sa Regional Youth Forum natin, APLC natin, or other sa Family Peace Festival natin, all other conferences natin, so they need to come in and then listen to the Divine Principle so that they can become members. And then later on, they can receive the blessing. Aju? And then also continue to conduct our follow-up education through home group and modules education and participation to evening devotion to raise up members. So continuously our HTM department, they are very diligent. They're working very hard. Our Ate Shirley in the Philippines and also our Kuya Jimmy in Asia Pacific who is really focusing more in the Philippines. So we are really grateful. And with all our leaders also are really working very, very hard in the HTM. We are really the maybe most, the nation that will really have this great foundation in Heavenly Tribal Messiah. And then also number 4, as the international, they separated Blessing Department and Blessed Family Department in order to have focus and be more effective in educating blessing candidates and blessed families respectively. So we need to discuss this with our Blessed Family Department, our Ati Dulce, because as the explanation of Dr. Yun, Blessing Department, they are the ones who are raising and focusing more on the blessing candidates. And then Blessed Family Department focusing more on blessed families and help them to become chonbo. Ito yung focus nila, magkaiba talaga. Kaya in Korea, they made these two. Hindi lang isang blessed department. pinaghiwalay nila yung family department sa blessing department. So maybe this is one we need to check also to be more effective, and we can really reach more goals for especially next year. And then settlement of Chonbo families by raising up their 43 couples to become members, and eventually their 430 families, multiply Chonbo couples, and finally perfect the 4 great realms of heart and the 3 great blessings. So Dr. Yun also emphasized about this one. You're doing our 43. So it's not just, really, Chonbo path is really to perfect our character. Perfection po ito. We are now on the way to perfection. Being Chonbo, it doesn't end there. So that's why ngayon po yung 430 couples natin is starting from 43. We have to really build, we have to educate them, build artistic relationship with them, raise them up also to become Chonbo. Yun din po yung goal natin. And then through this way, through this path, we can perfect our heart, our character. And then we can develop, 4 great realms of heart. And then also the 3 great blessing, because this Chonbo is perfection po ito of dominion. Really, we are now on the road to perfection because of our true parents. Really amazing time and age where we are living in. Aju, let's give a big hand to our heavenly parents and true parents. Wow, really amazing this era and this time. And then 4th one, we need to improve also education programs to raise up future leaders. So many discussion more with our regional president also of IAYSP, our Reverend Ronnie. He has also some presentations about this one. So in the Philippines, how can we really improve more the pipelines, the education programs? So, our youth, they are coming from the conferences na ginagawa natin sa IAYSP, webinars, mga anak din ng mga HTM, blessed children natin, and then members, spiritual children. Actually, how to raise them up. So we have actually many programs locally, and then also international. We have the National Leadership Training Program. You can send mga invites po ninyo, spiritual children ninyo. That's why ngayon po, actually, I'm really encouraging lahat po ng mga bagong invited natin, mga first generation, please send them to training programs. This is very important part sa life nila. And then maybe we can arrange later on. Through this, we can really even help them prepare well for the blessing. Problema ng mga nagpe-prepare sa blessing, their financial content. So through this program, we can arrange later on sa mga bagong members, maybe 1 year sila sa NLTP, we can arrange. And then prepare them really for the blessing. And then we have our youth leadership training program. And then our Tong Ilmudo, which has really great foundation. So actually our Tong Ilmudo, now they have raised up more than around 300 black belts nationwide. So I couldn't put the number na, but and then now you will see later they have 36 chapters ang Tong Ilmudo po natin. I'm really grateful to Dr. Venus and also Master Bernard for this great foundation of Tong Ilmudo even from before. Many of our leaders actually were raised up through Tong Ilmudo. And then also we have our NBCC, our second generation, where they are centering on our Kuya Victor and our Ate Hirumi as the advisor. So now our young brothers and sisters, our second generations, through this, they are coming together. And then some are moving forward, going to Sun Moon, or many other training programs and areas. Also our CARP, we have to strengthen CARP. So Mother mentioned this in Nepal last time. Sabi niya, we have to establish CARP chapters in top universities of our country. This is really the way to raise up future leaders. Kailangan yung mga matatalino, yung communist po, ang pinipili nila, mga matatalino. Kaya tayo rin po, yan ang suggestion po ng Region 4A. Last time, sabi nila, dapat ang group natin, we need to stand up all the time. Lagi tayong magsalita in public, ganun po yung kanila. Kaya kailangan po natin mga brilliant din talaga ng mga youth. Hindi lang po yung mga kung sino-sino lang, ordinary lang na mga kabataan. Of course, lahat po ng tao, we need to raise up. But we need, ang importante po muna, leader. Leader po ang importante, lalo na sa youth. That's why we have to know the priority. Kailangan po natin yan. And then we can send members to UPA, Sun Moon University, and also to USA for some more training. And then through this, we can really raise up capable and strong leaders for the future. Hindi lang po for our nation, but even for the world. So anyway, we're going to discuss more the details later on about this one. And then the 5th one, this is most important, how to do. Paano po natin i-break through ito? We have to establish financial stability and independence in our country. Really, without finance, we cannot really build substantial channel book. Kailangan po talaga natin ito. This is our responsibility, all members. Kailangan po nating mag-work together to establish. We have to follow True Parents' path. True Parents didn't only focus with evangelizing o sa religious side. Hindi lang po. they have established substantial to support our activities. Kailangan din po nating sundin yung way ni na true parents, and then we can really break through. So I would like to strengthen more our business department by increasing more successful people to take ownership for our movement's financial sustainability. I'm really grateful to all our blessed families who are taking ownership, especially our director po sa business, sa head po sa business, si Engineer Felix, and their team, si Ate Juliet, our PRA, and now some people are coming in. Actually, very, very important po talaga ito. This is like the blood of our movement. Kaya nga po dati, di po ba yung movement natin, yung fundraising dati, yung naging fund po natin, without those brothers and sisters who sacrificed their life, who fundraised for a very long time, we cannot actually establish this foundation. Kaya nga po, and then because of pandemic came, so we couldn't really do fundraising. And then actually, we have many things in our movement in the Philippines. We just need someone to really think about this, and some group of people to really think about this. And really focus 24 hours a day. Sabi ni President Hori, yung successful one daw sa Japan, 24 hours, ito lang iniisip niya. That's why people who are assigned dito, our mga successful businessmen natin, brothers and sisters, those families, please think of how to really contribute and use your expertise. This is now the time that all our efforts should be put together. That is the only way to restore our nation. And then we establish itong Hyojong Real Estate. Na-establish na po ito with the initiative of our business leaders. And then ito yung Sonwa natin. Actually, walang 7-Eleven pa po dyan. So this is their main office sa Sonwa natin. Sa baba po dito, mga rentable spaces po ito. Narentahan na po yung iba dyan. So nag-ooperate na po actually yung iba po dyan like this. But still some are vacant. So many plans po dito. So I think we really need to focus more with this business. Really, this should be balanced together, the spiritual side and also the financial side, they need to come together. This is to realize substantial channel group in our nation. And then also we had the meeting. So we called the meeting for our business leaders. I'm grateful for them, for their participation. Actually, we are preparing sana for business summit, but still many things we need to discuss and, settle before we can really, move forward about this one. But really, time is running very fast. Kaya nga, I'm also explaining to all our leaders sa business. Ngayon, matatapos na ulit, second half na tayo ng 2021. 2027 po ang goal natin. And then we are not really thinking of going beyond. We have to, of course, going beyond that. But our goal should be accomplished by 2027. That's why I really encourage them, lahat ng mga blessed families natin, to really come together and really think about this for our nation, for the future of our nation and our future generations. And then I would like to really encourage our members. Last night during our meeting with the blessed families, in many nations, actually priority po ang tithing sa donations. That is one of the major priority. Lahat po ng churches actually in the Philippines, all over the world. That's why I really encourage our blessed families, our members, to religiously please give your tithings and please give your donations. So, unahin po natin sa atin, how can we encourage our HTM members na magbigay ng tithings, magbigay ng donations kapag tayo po mismo, we couldn't really do well. Lagi may namimiss tayo. Dapat po ma-perfect na po natin ito, giving tithings and donations. This is very, very important. As believers, hindi lang po to support our church financially. As people of faith, this is one of our priority of our life. Ito po yung substantiation ng life of faith natin. Dito po natin masasabi, we are really faithful through fulfilling our duty. Sabi nga ni True Mother, duty as heavenly citizen. This is our duty po natin ito, so we cannot miss this. So I really encourage all members of our Heavenly Parents Holy Community, all our blessed and real families and brothers and sisters, let's religiously give our tithings and donations. And then, third one, I would like to also strengthen our National Leadership Training Program. I'm really grateful to the couple, the director of NLTP, Brother Francis and Sister Italia, also taking full responsibility with our NLTP. So, kaya lang because of the pandemic, but now they are starting again. They wanted to really support more our young brothers and sisters. So, this is our headquarters of NLTP in San Pablo. They improve and develop very well. This time we have, I think, around 20 to 30 members still. And then I would like to really encourage brothers and sisters, all our leaders nationwide, to please send your new members po dito sa NLTP. We are also planning to expand this sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Later on, after maybe this year, we would like to really expand this. This is like really very beautiful training for our new members. Kailangan po nila somehow our members could be able to experience, and then at the same time, they can also contribute. They can also support financially our activities, our movement. So this is also really important po. I really would like to encourage. Nakikita ko may mga bago po tayong invited. Actually, this is really best way for them to grow fast and prepare them for the blessing. So please send your members po sa NLTP. And then also, now in IPLC, we have the Japanese language and caregiving course and Japanese task force. So ito po our IPLC now. Really, we have to be very proud sa IPLC. Ngayon, I think training, parang evaluation center na rin ngayon ang IPLC. So sa IPLC po ngayon, we have received na yung certificate ng caregiving NC2. And then this time we have meron na po tayong nakatapos actually ng caregiving saka Japanese language, like 16 of them are preparing. So yung 4 sa kanila nakapasa na sa exam. So this is actually long-term goal din natin later on. Our IPLC will really cater. So please send. Alam niyo po maraming tao, they wanted to go to Japan. And then they are doing everything. They sell kung ano-ano para lang makapag-aral ng Japanese and then caregiving. So ngayon we have our IPLC. And then, TESDA, they are very, very happy to see our IPLC. Wala raw silang nakita na ganitong klase ng facility. Napakaganda. Kaya nga po ngayon, really amazing actually. So I really hope, please look forward. Lalo na yung mga HTM din po natin to study caregiving and Japanese language in our IPLC and also itong Japanese task force po natin na the same lang din. So we are, ito lang po ang role ng IPLC to educate them, caregiving saka Japanese language. Ito po ang kwan lang natin. And then later on to send them sa Japan, hindi po yung IPLC. So these are other companies, but this is the starting point. Actually, it's very clear. Napakakwan po nito. Time will come, actually in Japan, they will be needing 400,000 later on. Ito po talaga yung magiging popular. Even if we can send 10,000 later on, or if we can educate 10,000, and then later on, these people can go to Japan. This is really amazing. They can support their families also. And then at the same time, they can also, support they can still help our movement. Despite, working for their families also, and then to have really also beautiful and settled life. This is very, very beautiful and really wonderful course for our young generations, our HTM children. Napakaganda po nito. So, kaya nga, sabi ko po, kapag itong unang batch, kapag may mag-breakthrough na dito, I'm sure many people will come to our IPLC to study Japanese and caregiving. So let's really pray for all these initiatives that we are doing in our country. So this is our very beautiful facility. We have invested dito, and then Reverend Kachiguri invested po dito. Really one of, very high level people are saying, even TESDA people, they are saying, really amazing our IPLC, this investment of our true parents. That's why I really encourage, to send more students po dito. Please find, this is really for future ng movement po natin. And also our brothers and sisters. And then also, I would like to strengthen and improve more our IPLC and CHIA to become self-sustaining and eventually generate income. So already for 20 years na nag-exist na po. Of course, this time, not so easy. But we have to really make strategies and really focus more. And then I'm sure we can make our SONWA and IPLC self-sustaining. And then eventually also generate income. So our very beautiful IPLC, wow, our hearts are always here, right? So this is like the East Point. So we need to make this really real East Point. Lahat po tayo ngayon, the Filipino leaders and members, the families, this is our mission, our responsibility. That's why I would like to really encourage, unang-una po, ang mga blessed families natin. Let's really take pride sa school natin. Of course, many things still we need to develop, both in IPLC and also in our SHIA. Very beautiful. Tapos na po, actually malapit nang i-inaugurate din ito. Really very beautiful. So unang-una, I really encourage all our blessed central families. Dapat po sana, please enroll your children. We will do our best then to really improve our management. Lahat po will improve sa ating IPLC and SONWA. Kasi po, kung mga tayo po na blessed families mismo, we don't want to send our children to our schools, how can we expect other people to come to our school? Kaya unang-una po talaga is tayo. Our the central families, we have to really send our children. Kaya po, whatever difficulties in the past, mga experiences nyo na hindi maganda, please start to have new mind, and then we will do our best also to improve our schools. Kasi po tayo lang, our blessed central families lang, lalo po dito sa Region 4A, sa Antipolo area, we have so many blessed families po dito, lahat may mga anak. If you will just send yung mga anak po ninyo dito sa Sonwa, and then sa IPLC, mga members po natin, and then anyway, online naman po ngayon. So they can study through online, and then actually, ang ganda po ng online pa natin. So I really encourage our blessed central families, as owners of Channel Group, when you just send your children to our schools, that's already great contribution. That's already great contribution. And then actually for the safety of our children, that's why these schools are invested by true parents for our second generation to be protected. So we will do our best to improve more and more. So we would like to also, get more ideas later on from our blessed families and leaders. And then this is the last one. Also, I could share this to President Hori, selecting regions. So based on the foundations ng mga regions po natin. So I think this is now the time to really restore our nation. We have to really look at, sa mga regions din. Actually, when President Hori was still new, sabi niya nga, kung pwedeng magkaroon ng mga parang peace festival talaga per region, regional na area. Hindi lang sa national. He mentioned about this one. So per region, hindi lang sa national. So I think this is now the time to really evaluate and really check the foundations of our region so far. So I would like to share with you, these are, the basic na evaluation po natin sa foundation po ng mga regions natin. And then, sino ba yung number 1 na region na may pinakamalaking foundation? So maybe we need to focus on with these regions then. So, masyado pong maliit. Anyway, I will going to show you yung 5 na top na region. So, ito yung base natin sa FFWPU membership and HTM Foundation, and then UPF, Women's Fed, lahat po ng mga creating environment natin, and then partnership with the government, our youth, the foundation, CARP, Tong Ilmudo, and then other foundations. So we can see ito po sa lahat ng regions natin. So I just will going to share with you the top 5 regions. Sabi ko nga po, number 1 is the Calabarzon Region 4A. So this region, they have 5 provinces dito po. And then 4 na provinces, may provincial leader na po tayo. Sa Quezon, si our Kuya Ray, our Reverend Ray Caballero. Sa Rizal, si Reverend Milky. Sa Laguna, si Reverend Francis. And then sa Cavite po, si Reverend Richie Paul Mantalaba. Sa Batangas na lang po ang walang provincial leader po dito. So in this region, they have ang population dito more than 14 million. 5 provinces, 123 municipalities. So based on our foundation, sa movement natin na foundation, this region has 8 Chonbo families. Meron po, based sa report ng regional leader natin, meron daw po ditong 489 for blessed families. And then general membership natin may 519. And then we have number of people receive the blessing sa HTM, more than 20,000. 93 second generation. We have 6 active churches dito sa region na to. And then sa UPF natin, we have 3 current AFPs. Siguro ito yung naka-receive lang ng Ambassadors for Peace Award. And then, we have 20 na mga VIPs na naka-complete ng 3-day ceremony. And then, we have active and always supporting ng mga VIPs natin, 51. We have 7 partnership in the government. And then, with our Youth Foundation, we have 22 na mga youth, mga leaders na naging members na natin. And then, we have 2 chapters of, and the 5 na pala ito, 5 chapters of IEYSP in this region. And then, for Tong Ilmudo chapter, we have 5 chapter ng Tong Ilmudo. Ito po, 5 chapter ng Tong Ilmudo in this region. Especially dito po yung headquarters natin ng Tong Ilmudo in the Philippines, our IPLC. 5 chapters. And then, partnership with the government, we have 2. And then, nandito po, nag-invest in the True Parents. We have 3 institutions, including sa Cavite, the New Generation International School, and also we have 3 church businesses. So I don't know mga businesses na to. So quite small na mga businesses siguro dito sa churches natin. So basically, these are the foundations of this region. So ngayon, we have to really take ownership now as the central families. Sabi nga yesterday din sa hundukin natin, we cannot just feel na parang ang dami na natin na-accomplish, ang dami na natin nagawa. until we reach the finish line. So with this foundation that we have now, we have to march forward. Use this foundation to really restore our region and really contribute for the restoration of our nation. Can you imagine how lucky this region is? Despite of 17 regions, can you imagine true parents have invested our educational institutions? These are $1 million properties. $100,000 properties. Itong fund po natin na ito na in-invest ni na true parents. These are not ordinary investment. So can you imagine the foundation and then the fortune that this region has? That's why this region needs to really become a model. Maging model po talaga itong region po na ito. So this is not only the responsibility of Sir Milky and all our provincial leaders or center leaders. This is all our responsibilities as the central families residing in this region. So this time we have to really discuss more, brothers and sisters, the central families, how to really restore, march forward based on these foundations. And then the second one is Region 4B. So Palawan, Mimaropa. Dito naman po we have 4 provinces dito sa Mimaropa, and then 71 municipalities, almost 3 million population. So actually we really need to see model regions. Kailangan po natin talaga yan so that we can really come up to a restored nation. So dito naman po sa Region 4B, lalo na sa BIP Foundation, they have big BIP foundations po dito talaga. And then they have also 5 Chonbo families. They have 20 core families, they have general members 59, they have blessed 30,000 couples. They have 31 second gen din dito, and then 4 active churches. And then sa UPF nila, they have 4 current na active ambassadors for peace, 40. And then meron na silang mga BIP na naging Chonbo at saka nag-HCM. So dito po sa region na to, hindi lang po yung mga members natin na matagal na. They have new people already who are doing naging Chonbo na nga actually, naging Chonbo na, may naging Chonbo na dito. And then some are already doing HTM. And then 30 completed 3-day ceremony. And then there are 28 who are active, and then they have 2 partnership with the government. So dito po sa region na to, they have 5 na mga youth leaders na naging members na natin. 1 chapter of IYSP, wala pa po silang chapter ng Tong Ilmudo dito. And then partnership with youth organization, and then they have 1 Japanese na school, educational institution dito, and then 1 established na church business. So this is region 4B. And then the third one is, this is National Capital Region, our NCR, which composed of 16 cities and 1 municipality, which is Pateros. Ito po yung Metro Manila. So dito naman po sa NCR, we have 7 Chonbo families. And then we have 77 core plus families. Dito meron silang general members na 2,160. Kasi po dito sa Manila, marami actually dito mga nag-self-help dati, nag-carp dati. So ngayon, maybe they're starting to, we just need to reach them out. Kahit yung mga inactive ngayon, we just need to reach them out. And then they have blessed around 13,000 couples dito sa NCR. They have 36 second gen and 7 active members. And then sa UPF Foundation nila, they have 30 current VI ambassadors for peace. And then 3 completed 3-day ceremony. And then active and always support 11. And then they have 6 partnership with the government. And then with the youth naman, 12 mga youth leaders naging members na natin. 1 chapter of YSP, 3 chapters of Tong Ilmudo, and then 1 partnership with the organization. And then they don't have this other foundation, but this is the capital, really big foundation also in National Capital Region. We have many core family members and blessed families dito. So really, this is now the time to really take ownership, everyone, members of Heavenly Parents Holy Community. And then this is the 4th one, is Region 5, Bicol Region. So dito naman po sa Bicol Region, they have 6 provinces, 107 municipalities, and then around 6 million population. So in our movement, so merong isa lang ang Chonbo nila rito, but they have 53 core blessed families, and then 221 general members. Including regular, associate, registered, saka inactive members. And then, number of people who received the blessing, more than 15,000. And then 44 second gen, 4 active churches. And then sa UPF nila, this is the report from regional leader. 10 yung nakatapos ng 3 days, 6 yung active, and then 6 partnership with the government. Just recently, na-awardan sila sa UPF, also together, Region 2 rin. Really, we can, now the government is really recognizing us. And then sa youth then, 15 youth leaders naging members na natin, 1 chapter ng YSP, 3 chapters ng Tong Ilmudo, And then 2, partnership. So government. So this is the foundation of Bicol region. And then last region is Region 7. Ang panglima na pinaka-top natin. So they have 4 Chonbo families. They have 60 core blessed families, 170 general members. They have blessed 7,000 couples, 62nd generation, and 4 active churches. They have 24 current ambassadors for peace. And then 20 who have completed 3-day ceremony, 3 active supporters, and then 4 partnership with the government. And then they have 3 youth leaders na naging members na natin, 2 YSP chapters, and then 7 Tong Ilmudo chapters in this region. And then 5 partnership with the government. And then they have 1 established church business doon sa Peace Embassy po natin. So these are the top na region based on our foundations. So our country, the Philippines, so centering on this, of course, we are working on all regions, but centering on these regions, if we can really see a model region, starting from Region 4A, right? And then Region 4B, and then National Capital Region, Region 5, and then Region 7. So if these regions can really become region of Channel Book, starting from 1, and then 3, and then all this region, and then this become the model to become for other regions to advance then, right? So of course, together, while these regions are really working hard, and then also maybe we need to, really bring, support how to really build up and really make a model region. And then based on this, then all other regions of the country will going to follow. All the regions of this nation. So this year until 2027, we have to really work hard to really bring it to reality. And then based on this, then we can be able to really come up to the restoration of our nation of the Philippines. This is all our hearts, right? Lahat po tayo, blessed central families who are listening today, even those who are not listening ngayon, our hearts is to see our nation to become a restored nation. But it will not just happen if we will not work together. It will really happen if we work together in unity. And then with these clear, strategies, we need to share more how to really do it step by step and really come up by 2027. And really our nation can really become a nation of Channel Group. We can really contribute to our beloved true parents, our true mother, and also for the reunification of North and South Korea. So based on this, centering on our Family Federation and Universal Peace Federation, under Heavenly Parents Holy Community, so we will be organizing more and more. And then, so this will going to contribute to our Family Federation and UPF. Then our church will going to grow and then really strengthen more our foundation. Then we will going to be able to realize Channel Group in our nation of the Philippines. Aju? So with this basic framework or basic na po natin na overview, so we can really start to think more how to really invest also our effort, put our effort as the central families as really true owners of Channel Group. Aju? So we have to really become completely one with our beloved true mother and really work together. So based on this, let's really invest all our effort together with all our family members, right? And really unite as a nation, and then we can really realize a nation of Channel Group. So once again, I would like to really offer my gratitude to Heavenly Parents and true parents for this really amazing guidance today. So let's really bring victory towards Vision 2027. May Heavenly Parents love and blessings be upon you and your families. Let's have really a great and victorious Sunday today. Thank you very much. Please join me in prayer. Please join me in prayer. Our most precious, loving Heavenly Parent, loving true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind, we would like to really express our deepest gratitude, Heavenly Parents, for this amazing and really great day that we could come together again and really also see and listen from the words of our beloved true mother today. Heavenly Parents, we can really see how much our true mother is really investing everything, Heavenly Parents, to really complete the providence in her lifetime. We really offer our deepest gratitude to our beloved true parents, our true mother, who is really guiding the providence on earth. I pray that our true mother can always be healthy and always be protected, Heavenly Parents. And today, as we also come together with all our blessed families and brothers and sisters in the Philippines, and I pray that through this guidance today, Heavenly Parents, we can be able to really think of how can we really contribute as the central families, Heavenly Parents, as the owners of Channel Gook. Heavenly Parents, all of us are really playing a very important role, Heavenly Parents, and only when we come together, this is the only time, Heavenly Parents, that we can truly bring realization for our cherished dream, for your long cherished dream and desire, our true parents' long cherished dream of realizing Channel Gook, Heavenly Parents, by 2027. Thank you very much for all our leaders, all our blessed families, Chongo families, and brothers and sisters who are continuously working, really going beyond, Heavenly Parents, their limitations despite the difficulties that we are facing this time. Heavenly Parents, I really pray that you can really bless all our blessed families, all our brothers and sisters, Heavenly Parents, so that we can really work together and really realize your dream and really support our beloved true mother to really bring completion in the providence this time, especially in our nation. I really pray that all the regions, Heavenly Parents, we can really work together, all our blessed families, to really come up to a realization of a Channel Gook region, and eventually we can really restore our nation, Heavenly Parents, and together we can truly bring pride, Heavenly Parents, for our descendants, and we can really be remembered by our children, our children's children, and all generations that will come, Heavenly Parents, and truly realize your dream, Heavenly Parents, and really bring comfort to the heart of our beloved true parents and to your heart. Thank you so much once again for this wonderful Sunday, Heavenly Parents. I really pray that really we can continue to march forward with even greater determination, Heavenly Parents, so that without fail, we can really realize your dream, Heavenly Parents, and really in complete alignment with our beloved true mother, with one voice, Heavenly Parents, and really one heart, one mind, Heavenly Parents, we can truly bring substantial realization of Channel Gook by 2027. Once again, we really offer our gratitude to you, Heavenly Parents. Thank you so much for everything. Please receive all the hard work and the investment of brothers and sisters for the past week. And we would like to once again begin this new week with really more grateful heart, Heavenly Parents, and with really greater determination to really accomplish more and more and really become your filial sons and daughters who can truly bring joy and happiness to you and to our true parents. Once again, I really offer everything with a grateful heart, and together with all our blessed families and brothers and sisters, we would like to offer and report this in our names. Leo Angelo and Kayo Halo blessed family. Adieu.
Adieu. Adieu. Let us give a virtual clap and celebration to our heavenly parents and true parents for the report of inspiration and victory showered upon us today. Indeed, no pandemic can hinder God and true parents from educating the people and moving forward. Again, let us give our appreciation to our hardworking national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog. With 100%, everyone is much and truly inspired and renewed to do more in fulfilling our respective responsibilities. Once again, adieu, brothers and sisters. Moving on for the offertory song. Together, let us sing song number 10, My Offering. For the offertory prayer, may I invite a Chunbo couple from Tagum City, Mr. Pedro Wilbar. Kuya Pedro, I think na-mute niyo po yung ano niyo. Please unmute. Thank you.
So, let's pray, brothers and sisters. Our beloved heavenly parent of heaven and earth and humankind, and to our victorious, loving, true parents of heaven and earth and humankind. We're indeed so truly grateful for having this great privilege and opportunity attending these holy hours of honoring, praising, and adoring to you and to our victorious true parents. With our beloved, precious brothers and sisters throughout the world and across the country. Heavenly Parents, your words has ended a truly inspiration. It is so profound that really touches our hearts and encourage us to do more in advancing the providence here in our country as well as throughout the world as planned by Father in heaven. Please carry out your work and personally embrace your children who are reaching up a lonely altar in the midst of a difficult environment and are carrying out to the appealing to you for your guidance for the fulfillment of your will here on earth as well as in heaven. We earnestly hope that you will allow us to become your children, heavenly children, under your care and a true parent's love, who are able to receive your extraordinary will to accomplish while we live here on earth, that later on live bringing the legacy of our victorious true parents. Thank you so much to our elders who were sacrificing their lives together with our victorious true parents to advance to providence. Thank you so much for this young generation who devotedly carrying out your will to further advancement to fully accomplish as our true parents dreaming of for a long time. Thank you so much to our spiritual children and grandchildren and our precious brothers and sisters, and tirelessly continue supporting one another with a heart of Jongsong, realizing these dreams of heavenly unified world that our true parents has long awaiting to see is thing to accomplish. We are so grateful and thankful to our victorious true parents who really give their lives for the sake, for the accomplishment of your will, especially at this time, heavenly parents. We are so grateful also and thankful to our leaders who are really working so hard without ceasing, sacrificing and guiding all the members of the holy community and families in order to gain strength and more inspiration to continue in spite of the hardship and challenging time that nowadays we are facing. We are so grateful and thankful for our Davao region leadership. We truly believe that you are always with us. Our true parents is always with us. Life and love is here in our Davao region, as well as in our country, Philippines, and throughout the world. The most of all, who is truly grateful and thankful to our victorious true parents, who truly give their lives for the sake of the providence and always live in our lives, live in the midst of our life every day. And we hope and pray that by having this, we will continue to do more with that kind of great determination, fulfilling everything heavenly parents as our true parents dreaming of, as our true mother is really always inspiring us to do more the providence, especially this vision 2020, wherein all of us as a children of our victorious true parents, we can truly liberate the heart of God, the heart of true parents. By truly fulfilling the task. Thank you so much for all these things, Heavenly Parents. We would like to offer all these things to you, truly from the bottom of our hearts. This we pray, the precious name of our most victorious true parents, through our name, Pedro and Miriam Bilbar, blessed Sintra family at Chumbo Kopol. Aju.
Aju. My dear brothers and sisters, let us now offer our unison prayer. Aju. Aju. Once again, good morning, brothers and sisters. Happy Sunday to everyone. Batiin naman natin ng ating mga ka-social distancing dyan ng good morning, happy Sunday, and God loves you po. At this point of time, for the news and announcements, I give the floor to the representative from the national headquarters, Ma'am Yevgeny Patulot.
Thank you so much for the news and announcement. First, the IAYSP Pilipinas Family Members Assembly, calling all IAYSP Pilipinas new, old, and incoming members to join the Family Members Assembly this afternoon from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Manila time. This event gathers all IAYSP Pilipinas members and leaders from different chapters and parts of the Philippines. Interested youth to become members are welcome to come, join us, and see who IAYSP Pilipinas is. To register, you can contact the local IAYSP coordinators in your respective areas, and surprising prizes are waiting for you. Next, the 120-day evening devotion celebration. We would like also to invite everyone to the 120th day evening devotion celebration this evening at 6 p.m. Manila time. You can also register through the link you can see on your screen, or you can contact Ms. Rose Tormes for more details. Next, the International Leadership Conference 2021 with the theme Toward Peaceful Reunification of the Korean Peninsula, Peace and Security. This will be on July 7 and 8, 2021 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The ILC and Think Tank 2022 Global Forum program will feature current and former head of state, parliamentarians, government ministers, diplomats, and the academic experts discussing prospects for peace and security on the Korean Peninsula. Register free and get an e-certificate. Please see the registration link shown on your screen or contact Ms. Chosun Gai for more details. Next, creating bridges through the blessing. The Blessed Family Department Asia Pacific 2 invites all our blessed parents, first and second generation from age 16 years old and above, to join a webinar entitled Creating Bridges Through the Blessing on July 10, 2021 at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Manila time. This is a collaboration of Blessed Family Departments worldwide. The program will feature live and video interviews of 10 intercultural blessed couples across the regions and a special message from the IHQ-BFD Director, Reverend Inpyo Moon. The registration is free and you may register through the link you can see on your screen, or you can also contact the local BFD coordinators in your region. Next, the HJ Chonbo Asia Pacific online event. The next schedule of Yodong Chonbo Asia Pacific event is on July 17, 2021. There will be an Ancestors Liberation and Blessing Ceremony, Chanyang Myoksa session, and you can also offer wish papers. To register, please email us at hjcbfields@gmail.com or send us a message to our Facebook page, HJ Chonbo Fields. The registration deadline is until July 15, 2021. You can also send your payment to the bank information you can see on your screen. Next. This is the HJ Chonbo bank account. Next, for tithes and donation, you may send your precious donations to the following bank accounts. Next, Sunwa International Academy is hiring teachers major in mathematics, English, science, math, and computer. Teaching schedule 7:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Device requirements, a desktop or laptop, headset, a wired or broadband internet connection. So you can, for more details, you can visit their Facebook page, Sunwa International Academy, Philippines.
A lot of people have been complimenting me when it comes to my English communication skills, and I am grateful that my parents enrolled me in Sunwa International Academy because it was a safe place for me to improve and build my confidence in speaking in English. Aside from that, I was able to interact with different international students, which have helped me more. And also, it was a supportive environment where I was able to explore my different potentials in both the academic and sports field.
Hello everyone, I am Ken Gadin Arabino. I am actually a very stubborn kid because I don't study that well, and when my mother tells me to study, I will not study. Yeah, but through Sunwa and through my teachers and my friends and fellow classmates and fellow students, I really gained the ability to really do my best and to really excel in my academics. But because of the experiences that I have had in Sunmo International Academy, I really honed myself in my high school days, because our teachers in Sunmo International Academy is very, very nice, and they're very great teachers, because they are not only teachers of knowledge, but they're also teachers of heart. Yeah. No matter how much skillful, no matter how much intelligent you are, without heart, you will always be a stagnant person. Like, you have the skills, you have the assets, you also have the intellect to do it. But if you don't have the heart to do it, you'll never accomplish it. And if ever you accomplish it, it is not the same as the one who put his heart into it. And that is what the Sunmo International Academy is really all about. They teach about the heart, living for the sake of others, honing yourself, loving yourself, and loving the people around you.
Thank you so much. That would be all for our news and announcement. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Yevgeny Patulot, representative from the National HQ. Brothers and sisters, to conclude our Sunday service, let's sing our sessional song, number 40, Song of the Unity. All right. That's all for today. Thank you, Heavenly Parents and True Parents. First, to our messenger, Reverend Leo Angelo Halog, to the members of FFWPU Davao Region, our host and sponsor for today's Sunday service. And of course, thank you, our brothers and sisters, for your attendance. Live, love, and serve. Mabuhay FFWPU Philippines. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Mabuhay po!
Mabuhay! Hello! Thank you!
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much!
Thank you
So much.
Recording stop.
Thank you, Davao Region.
Thank you very much. Davao Region and Sephora.
God bless us all.
See you too, Pampers.
Thank you so much.
Everyone.
So much po.
Contoran members, thank you so much.
Bye.